Adam and Eve were given the responsibility to care for creation in the Garden of Eden. This highlights the principle of stewardship, emphasizing responsible management. Stewardship involves more than just using resources. It requires careful oversight. It also entails respecting the limits and resources provided. Stewardship is the responsible management and care of resources. It recognizes that entrusted resources are gifts. These resources should be used wisely. The use of resources should be for a greater purpose. Stewardship includes financial resources, time, talents, and the environment. Noah's Ark construction highlights the significance of foresight in preparing for future events. The project required meticulous planning to follow God's precise instructions. Effective resource management was crucial for gathering and utilizing necessary materials. The construction demonstrates responsible stewardship in anticipation of a coming catastrophe. Effective planning starts with clearly defining specific goals. A comprehensive assessment of available resources is crucial for realistic planning. Planning involves creating a detailed, step-by-step strategy. This strategy should outline the actions needed to achieve the defined goals. Diligent execution demands consistent effort and unwavering focus. Success requires attention to detail and perseverance when facing obstacles. Abraham's tithing to Melchizedek demonstrates honoring God with initial earnings. This principle goes beyond a simple monetary duty. It signifies acknowledging God's provision in one's life. It also represents a dedication to generosity. Tithing is a recognition of God's role in one's success and blessings. Honoring God with firstfruits means dedicating a portion of income or resources to Him. This dedication serves as an act of worship and gratitude. It acknowledges God's ownership of all things. It demonstrates trust in God's provision for our needs. Joseph's story in Egypt is an example of frugal living and biblical money principles. Joseph's rise to power was part of God's plan. God's plan was to save His people from famine. The story demonstrates the importance of responsible leadership. It also demonstrates the importance of resource management. Frugal living is a lifestyle centered on conscious spending and minimizing waste. It prioritizes needs over wants, focusing on essential expenses. Living within one's means is a core principle of frugal living. Simplicity and resourcefulness are key characteristics of this lifestyle. Contentment with what one has is a central value in frugal living. Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dreams, foretelling future events. The interpretation revealed 7 years of great abundance in Egypt. This period of plenty would then be followed by 7 years of severe famine. Joseph's foresight allowed for proactive planning and preparation. A comprehensive plan was implemented to manage the surplus during the abundant years. This strategy was designed to mitigate the impact of the coming famine. Building an emergency fund is crucial for financial resilience. Reducing debt helps to minimize financial burdens during lean times. Diversifying income streams provides additional financial security. Proactive financial planning enables individuals to weather unexpected economic challenges. Strategic grain storage exemplifies proactive planning for future resource needs. This foresight ensures resource availability during periods of scarcity. Effective storage demonstrates compassion by securing resources for others. Careful planning mitigates the impact of lean years through proactive saving. Resource management is crucial for long-term stability and community support. Saving is the act of allocating a portion of current income for future use. It involves setting aside resources to meet future needs or achieve specific goals. Effective saving requires discipline in managing spending habits. Patience is essential, as the benefits of saving often materialize over time. A clear understanding of financial priorities is crucial for successful saving. Equitable distribution ensures everyone has access to essential resources. During the famine, Joseph fairly managed grain distribution. His management ensured everyone had resources to survive. Generosity and compassion are key to equitable distribution. This principle is a cornerstone of biblical finance. Équitable distribution reflects ethical resource management. Generosity is characterized by the free giving of resources to benefit others. This giving can include one's time, talents, or material possessions. The primary aim of generosity is to bless or improve the lives of others. Compassion involves a profound empathy for the suffering experienced by others. It motivates action to alleviate pain and address the needs of those who are suffering. True wealth transcends the mere accumulation of personal riches. It involves utilizing resources to positively impact others. A key aspect is contributing to the advancement of God's kingdom. True wealth also encompasses spiritual well-being. Relational well-being is another integral component. Emotional well-being completes the holistic view of true wealth. Wise investment involves the strategic allocation and preservation of resources. A key aspect is ensuring resources are accessible when needed most. This approach promotes responsible and sustainable resource growth. Effective storage is crucial for preserving resources over time. Strategic storage ensures resources remain viable and useful. Wise investment ultimately maximizes the long-term value and utility of resources. Effective investment strategies are crucial for responsible and sustainable resource growth. Diversifying investments is a key strategy to mitigate risk and enhance potential returns. Seeking advice from qualified financial professionals can provide valuable insights and guidance. Understanding one's personal risk tolerance is essential for making appropriate investment choices. Risk tolerance assessment helps align investment decisions with individual comfort levels and financial goals. Implementing these strategies can lead to more secure and prosperous financial outcomes. Stewardship involves recognizing all possessions as gifts from a higher power. These gifts are entrusted to individuals for specific purposes aligned with divine will. Effective stewardship requires prudent management of all available resources. A key aspect of stewardship is the avoidance of wastefulness in any form. Wealth should be utilized in a manner that reflects honor and respect. Ultimately, stewardship is about aligning resource use with divine intentions. Budget creation involves tracking income to understand available resources. It also requires monitoring expenses to identify spending patterns. Analyzing income and expenses helps pinpoint areas for potential spending reductions. The budgeting process facilitates allocating resources based on financial priorities, promoting mindful management and accountability. Expense tracking involves monitoring financial expenditures. It includes categorizing expenses to understand spending distribution. Expense tracking helps identify areas for potential spending reduction. This practice provides insights into personal or business spending habits. Analyzing tracked expenses reveals financial patterns for better management. Prioritizing saving is a key aspect of responsible financial planning. It involves preparing for future financial needs and potential hardships. Building an emergency fund is a crucial step in this process. An emergency fund provides a financial safety net for unexpected expenses. Wise investing is another important component of financial planning. Investing helps grow savings and achieve long-term financial goals. An emergency fund is a dedicated pool of money for unexpected expenses. It acts as a financial safety net during crises. The fund helps avoid accumulating debt when emergencies arise. Building an emergency fund involves setting aside a specific amount. This provides financial security and reduces stress during difficult times. Seeking financial advice involves consulting a qualified professional. The goal is to develop a personalized financial plan. This plan aids in making informed investment decisions. Professional guidance helps individuals pursue their financial goals. It also contributes to securing one's financial future. Financial advisors provide expertise in navigating complex financial landscapes. Overcoming financial fear involves proactive steps towards financial security. It also requires faith in divine support and provision. Courage is essential to confront financial challenges. A willingness to learn and adapt is crucial for navigating financial uncertainties. Cultivating generosity involves recognizing true wealth as the ability to bless others. This includes consistent tithing as a foundational practice. Supporting charitable causes extends generosity beyond personal giving. Meeting the needs of those nearby puts generosity into immediate action. Tithing is the practice of regularly donating a percentage of one's income. The donated funds are intended to support the work of a church or other charitable causes. Tithing demonstrates a commitment to generosity and charitable giving. It is also seen as a recognition of divine provision and blessings. Charitable giving involves donating resources to organizations. These resources can include time, money, or other assets. Recipient organizations typically focus on alleviating suffering. They may also work to promote justice within communities. Another key aim is to advance the common good for society. Charitable giving reflects compassion and social responsibility. Generosity extends beyond mere financial contributions. It serves as a profound expression of love for God. Generosity also embodies compassion towards others. It is a tangible way to demonstrate care for those in need. Generosity reflects a commitment to positively impact the world. It is a practical manifestation of faith and empathy. Trusting God's provision means believing He is the ultimate source of security. Abraham's faith exemplifies this trust in God's ability to provide. It involves releasing anxiety about financial matters and material needs. Believing that God will faithfully meet your needs is essential. This trust fosters a sense of peace and reliance on God's promises. Reducing financial anxiety involves seeking divine guidance in financial decisions. It requires resting in the assurance that a higher power is in control of finances. Faith is essential for trusting in a plan beyond personal understanding. Prayer is a key component in seeking clarity and direction. A willingness to surrender financial concerns is necessary. This surrender allows for peace and reduced anxiety about money matters. Seeking divine guidance involves prayer for wisdom in financial matters. It also includes seeking advice from trusted and knowledgeable advisors. Aligning financial choices with biblical principles is essential. This process ensures financial decisions align with God's will. The goal is to make financial choices that honor God. A new paradigm of financial stewardship centers on faith-based principles. Financial decisions are guided by wisdom and motivated by love. This approach aims to foster financial freedom and inner peace. It also seeks to deepen one's relationship with God through responsible financial practices. The journey from financial beginnings to managing wealth involves a transformative process. This transformation can potentially lead to financial independence and stability. It necessitates a commitment to continuous learning and personal development. Applying biblical principles to financial management is a key aspect of this journey. Cultivating financial wisdom, as initiated in Genesis, demands dedicated effort. Consistent application of financial principles is essential for growth. A commitment to increasing financial knowledge and understanding is crucial. These practices lead to a harvest of financial abundance and generosity. Mindful resource management involves conscious decision-making regarding the use of money, time, and talents. It emphasizes aligning resource allocation with personal values and priorities. Self-awareness is crucial for understanding one's values and how resources support them. Discipline is needed to consistently make choices that reflect these values, even when challenging. A commitment to responsible stewardship ensures resources are used effectively and ethically. Avoiding wastefulness centers on minimizing unnecessary spending. It also involves reducing overall consumption of goods and resources. Finding creative ways to reuse items is a key component. Repurposing resources extends the life cycle of materials. This practice reflects a respect for environmental sustainability. It demonstrates a commitment to responsible resource stewardship. Wise investment strategies are crucial for ensuring long-term financial security. Diversifying investments is a key component of a robust financial strategy. Seeking professional financial advice can provide valuable insights and guidance. Understanding one's own risk tolerance is essential for making informed investment decisions. These practices facilitate responsible and sustainable growth of financial resources. Meeting the needs of others requires attentiveness to their circumstances. Offering practical assistance is a key component of meeting these needs. Supporting organizations that alleviate suffering is also crucial. This practice demonstrates compassion and social responsibility. Professional financial advice involves consulting with a qualified advisor. The goal is to develop a personalized financial plan tailored to individual needs. This plan aids in making informed investment decisions. Effective financial advice helps individuals pursue specific financial goals. These goals may include retirement planning, investment strategies, or debt management. Ultimately, professional guidance aims to secure the client's long-term financial future.